Hi, it's Sarah. I'm the founder of Olive & June, and can I tell you the one thing that always makes my day better? A fresh manicure. But who has the time or the money to go to the salon every week? That's why we created the Olive & June Gel Mani System. It gives you that same mani that you get at a salon for so much less. It comes with everything you need, a pro-level lamp, salon-grade tools, our damage-free gel polish that lasts up to 21 days. All you do is prep, paint, cure, and you're good to go. And the best part, it's super easy and so affordable. Each mani breaks down to $2. So let's skip that $80 salon appointment and get the salon quality look at home for so much less and on your schedule. Head to oliveandjune.com/ManiMagic20 and use code ManiMagic20 for 20% off your first gel system. That's oliveandjune.com/ManiMagic20, code ManiMagic20 for 20% off your first gel mani system.
And Matt Flynn are taking over Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota. Tune in for some naughty and nice sports talk this Christmas season. Live from Raising Cane's studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
The song just doesn't get old, really, if you think about it.
I mean, who would suggest that it got old?
I don't know. There's probably some haters out there.
Well, I don't want to be a part of those haters.
Nerds.
It's Michigan stuff, man. And the wild part about it, so Schefter's obviously a Michigan man. Taylor Lewan, who's on the show, like he's a Michigan man. I wish I could hear what they're saying right now. I know. It's going to be an awkward spot for them.
Taylor Lewan should probably just not say anything about this. He's got stuff that...
Yep. Yeah. So Sharon Moore arrested hours after Michigan firing, who is now a suspect in an alleged assault. Inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Quote, somebody else, not me.
College football, man, this whole season has had like a main character.
The entire season off the field has been,
it's been
like
crazy.
Way more wild than on the field.
So the shows I do are different. Like, so in the afternoon, a lot of it is like, it's why we call it Meathead Radio, because we're like, we're talking box scores and games and matchups and like all those things like the whole time.
Yeah.
But I said it yesterday. I was like, I feel like we have talked about everything off the field more than the actual games this year. More than I've been doing it for like 5 years now.
Yep.
It's like
and that's a national show.
Even when Jimbo's on, like Jimbo wants to talk ball, but then like he'll say something and then Jimbo will go off on like all the things that are going on off the field and coaches and moves and the carousel and
that's a national show. Like I understand completely here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, following LSU football as close as we do. On the field wasn't great. So, yeah, you have to like all the stuff going around, but just from coast to coast, all the crazy stuff happening. I mean, including, I know we've brought them up a lot this week because they just give you so much ammo to work with. Like this whole Notre Dame situation. Alondra, you just dropped us a little article or a message about this the MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. They signed this past.
We get it. I'm a business owner.
Memorandum, big word, much.
My Lord. Iowa.
Yeah, I don't know. So this Yahoo just came out. Ross Dellinger's reporting that after the MOU was reported that if Notre Dame's in the top 12, they're guaranteed a playoff spot.
Right.
And now it's coming out that, so, the athletic director has basically been giving major, like, let me speak to your manager energy and just going on all these shows and being, like, just crying about not being in the playoff. And it's coming off very, like, accusatory to the ACC because he's saying they, like, campaigned.
Because he is accusing them.
Yeah. Right, because he's saying they campaigned for Miami to make it in the playoff, which we talked about this.
Right.
Like,
so
Miami
stupid.
has somebody fighting for them because they're in a conference. Alabama or whoever, Vandy, has somebody fighting for them because they're in a conference. Like,
Right.
we've talked about this. So, Bevacqua, is that how you say his
The
athletic director for Notre Dame? So he's just basically going on this rampage and like talking badly or just like in an accusatory tone about the ACC.
He's acting out of pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
So then after the story about the MOU came out, that if they're in the top 12, they make the playoff automatically. There's reports that ADs around the ACC and around the country are thinking about freezing them out of their schedules, which we know that the ACC is – Notre Dame is basically in the ACC without being –
6 games a year.
Yeah, so we know that that's who they mostly play with or play against. So the ACC is getting kind of tired of getting crapped on television and stuff.
No doubt. Like, what if they freeze them? So I guess if they're in the top 12, if they freeze them out means that they won't play them, and then what happens?
I guess just like in future scheduling,
Yeah.
they're saying that they won't schedule Notre Dame.
Well, it's
because
an
right now
absolute-
they still have a deal with them.
It's an absolute BS agreement that they have, an absolute BS, and it's disrespectful to every other program out there. Just because they choose to be independent, which is their right, of course. You don't have to agree with it. They certainly don't agree with everybody else's opinion that they should join a conference.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of that situation, and they're going to get special treatment. If they're in the top 12, they're in. Because I think the reasoning that I read was they were afraid that the committee would, because of their independence, would look down on that and vote them out just because of that.
Yeah.
I guess is what they think happened this year instead of results on the field.
So the issue where it starts to become an issue for the ACC and everything is, so I just looked it up, the contract that they have now where they have to schedule at least 5 games with Notre Dame it was extended through 2037, and they can get out of it, but it's a matter of will they, because of the TV rights and stuff like that. So I guess now the ACC gets Notre Dame revenue with the TV rights. So they won't have grant of rights applied to the football media revenue. And I guess they'd have to negotiate a buyout and everything.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? If
it'd be very expensive.
Like Notre Dame, in their goal to remain independent, and they go now and they're poo-pooing on the ACC. Wouldn't that be great if they felt the power of a conference by a conference that they're not even in? Basically completely trying to screw up their schedule.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Well, the Big 12s came out now too. The Big 12 came out yesterday. Their commissioner was like, we don't don't look at us.
Right.
It's athletic directors around the country, but it sucks because it feels like it's more beneficial obviously it's more beneficial to Notre Dame than it is the ACC, but it feels like Notre Dame kind of has the ACC by the cojones with this one because of the TV deal and the rights that they have. And that's just so much money. Yes, we can hate on them all day, but they bring in a lot of revenue and a lot of eyes and everything. So the ACC wouldn't have that money.
Yeah.
You have to pay a buyout, or maybe you can renegotiate the deal and not have it extended all the way to 2037. But they're kind of in a pickle. I would love for the ACC to be like, I'm out. We're not going to schedule you anymore. Figure it out. But it's just the contract is
ACC
what's
could get a couple more, get a couple of your teams a little bit better. They could find.
Clemson gets back. Florida State gets back.
They can replace that revenue
Yeah.
for sure. They don't need. That's what I hate even saying that, because all these stupid excuses from all these, Notre Dame, we're not going to use y'all don't get the privilege of using our brand for the bowl game. I cannot stand hearing that.
Again, man, they haven't won
stand it.
They haven't won anything since '88. Who cares if we don't get
their
your brand?
AD was given the stats of it when we come into an ACC stadium, here's what the attendance is. When we're not there, here's what it is. My guy, you've got shiny helmets and everybody knows who you are, but to Taylor's point, you haven't won anything in a very, very long time. One of the easiest college football games I played in my life was against Notre Dame.
Like, whoa!
I'm sure McElroy and people at Bama say the same thing.
Yeah,
Notre Dame.
I'm sure they do.
Notre Dame AD, whatever, Pete Bevacqua, whatever it is. Bevacqua. Quote, we were shocked, mystified at what happened on Sunday. We had one of the most dominant 10-game runs in the history of college football, end quote. Y'all want to know what that 10-game hit, the most dominant run in the 10 game in the history? 2-10 Purdue, 2-10 Arkansas, G5 Boise State, 7-5 NC State, 9-3 USC, 2-10 Boston College, Navy, 8-4 Pitt, 3-9 Syracuse, 4-8 Stanford. That was the most dominant 10-run stretch of college football history.
I got to tell you, I don't fault Bevacqua for saying that because, first off, national college football media has propped up Notre Dame for years when they shouldn't have, and that's the schedule Notre Dame played for years, and they've gotten away with it. So why should in Bevacqua's defense, why should he schedule anybody else? They've gotten the benefit of the doubt in the past.
It is going to take college football and the ACC and be like, you know what, Notre Dame, we're good.
Yeah.
You don't want to join a conference? That's fine. We're good, though. Like, we're not going to schedule you. We're not going to give you special treatment. If you want special treatment, join a conference that gets tied into the college football playoff by winning a conference championship.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to play by your own set of rules, don't complain when those rules don't go your way.
Right.
Like, that's what it's going to take. And somebody to actually do that, have the you-know-what to do so. And if you get left out, college football is going to move on without you, Notre Dame. Are you a big piece of it? Are you like a popular brand? One of the yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But so is Ohio State. So is Michigan. So is Alabama.
Nobody's.
So
it's just like all the no players bigger than football, and there's no one college that's bigger than college football. So, like you said, if you want all the privilege, if you want to have it all, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You do have to do it, and I keep hearing y'all. Those of y'all saying that we need to join a conference, you don't know the history of Notre Dame. Yeah, I get it. I'm not familiar. I'm not as familiar as the people defending it and research it. But, like, what happened in the early 1900s shouldn't really play.
Yeah, it's 2025.
Like, people discriminated against Catholics and in your school early 1900s, and Newt Rockne had to take Notre Dame on the road to find opponents. Yeah, that's awesome. Like, there's so much cool about the history of Notre Dame and all that good stuff. Like, I would like to.
If they were the Big Ten,
I would like to be like, you know what? Yeah, go. That's awesome. The gold helmets are sweet. Like, all the tradition, cool. But, like, until that point, like, quit hanging your hat on it and just quit trying to, like, treat yourselves like you're special because you're not.
Well, not only is it 2025, they didn't have a problem joining a conference for other sports.
Right.
Like, so that kind of gets thrown out the window at that point.
Well, Newt Rockne.
I mean, that's
early
fine,
1900s, Taylor.
Great.
They discriminated.
They only discriminate against the football team? Because they don't got a problem in basketball, apparently.
Yes, Taylor. You don't even know the history.
Yeah.
You're ignorant.
Yeah, apparently so, guys.
And guess what? Like, the seniors, they voted not to play in the bowl game because within that 30 to 45 minutes after they got their heart broken and told they weren't going to the playoffs, those seniors were discussing TV rights.
Well, that's Notre Dame's fault.
They were like, no, we're not going to play because we're upset about the TV rights deal. They can't make money off our brand. Let's vote to not play. That's definitely what those people voting were worried about.
That's Notre Dame's fault for, like, having that entitled culture over there that you are guaranteed and it's also the NCAA's fault for, or the committee's fault for accepting it.
It's the national media's fault for propping these people up for so many years.
Well, to your point, to your article that you sent, like, kudos to ADs in the ACC or whoever the ADs are
that are
actually talking about it and talking about, like, boycotting them. Like, kudos to them, and I hope you follow through with it.
I mean, even Texas was thinking about, because they have a few coming up, I think 2027, 2028, or 28, 29, that they're supposed to play with Notre Dame, and they're thinking about not doing that too.
And Notre Dame, I think I think they've always kind of gotten the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
They always got a little bit of special treatment. I feel like maybe they feel like that's the opposite this year because they didn't make the playoffs. So this year maybe an outlier. But, like, now that there's an actual agreement in place that just basically tells everybody publicly, they said the quiet thing out loud.
Yeah,
you're getting special treatment. So other ADs around the country, like, saying, nah, We ain't going to put up with it, or at least having the conversation about it. Mm-hmm. I hope they follow through.
You know what? Really they're getting picked on by so many people. I think Notre Dame should boycott their own schedule. I don't think they should play football next year.
I agree.
That'll show everybody.
Speaking of, I saw the odds to take the New York Giants head coaching job.
Marcus Freeman.
Freeman's at the time.
Yeah, but
that's not going to happen.
I've never wanted a coach to take a job.
It made me happy, though.
So bad in my life.
No.
I feel like people just pull those numbers out their ass.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Oh, for sure.
Joe Brady's definitely on that list somewhere.
Well, it's not a college job. Joe Brady might not be on it.
That's true.
So that 10-game stretch, though, for Notre Dame was pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive. Most dominant in college football history.
It's better. It's better than LSU going against number 7 Florida, at Mississippi State, number 9 Auburn, at number 3 Alabama, at Ole Miss, Arkansas A&M versus number 4 Georgia in the SEC championship game versus number 4 Oklahoma in the Peach Bowl, and number 3 Clemson in the national championship game.
Yep.
That 2019 was close.
That was close.
But when you start talking about Stanford and Pitt back to back,
did you see how close Notre Dame was
and Syracuse
to beat Miami this year?
Very close.
Not bad.
And A&M.
Pretty impressive.
At home.
They're not winning one for the Gipper right now.
Well done.
You're a bunch of bums.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB with Chef Michael Johnson to answer your munchie questions when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
In downtown
From
Baton
the
Rouge.
locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester.
Sorry, there's like weird stuff.
Push the button.
Big Voice Lady's excited about the new star of downtown Baton Rouge as well. Bally's has got a complete renovation overhaul. The casino and hotel are remarkable. 25,000 square feet of Vegas-style gaming, DraftKings Sportsbook. I mean, over 40-foot TV, kiosks that are everywhere. 5 new restaurants, brand new 10-story hotel. Every room got an upgrade. Not just the suites, not just the big ones, every single room. You'll be blown away. I can promise you that. That is not lip service. That is speaking in absolutes. You will be blown away with the transformation in downtown Baton Rouge. Go visit Bally's today.
That's right, Bally's of Baton Rouge right there. Downtown Baton Rouge, you got yourself a huge upgrade. 25,000 square feet of Vegas-style contemporary gaming and entertainment, a huge DraftKings Sportsbook. Man, we got an upgrade, guys. Go see it. Bally's, Baton Rouge. Go entertain yourself.
Football and From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. It is now time to get to one of our favorite segments of the week, Little Munchies with Chef Michael Johnson.
Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with Executive Chef Michael Johnson. Let's eat.
Chef, how we doing this week, brother?
Jake, how are you, bud?
Doing fantastic. Happy holidays. I'm sure that, getting things all ready to go. But right now, like a little bit of downtime at all over at the Nutrition Center?
Yeah, I'm actually in coquetry at the moment.
There you go.
There you go. What you got going on?
Yeah, we fishing, baby. Yeah.
All right, well, we catching right now.
Yeah, I'm calling you from the marsh.
I love that. What are we fishing today? What are we trying to get?
We got some sheep's head. I got a flounder. We got some specks. We got a couple of nice reds. I mean, we got a nice box full of fish right now.
Are these fish going back to the house, or are we taking these back to the dining hall?
Oh no, these are house fish.
Yeah. There you go. Oh man, you got to come make. So T-Bob and I enjoyed the trout you made for us one time.
Yeah.
Flynn hasn't been able to indulge in that. We gotta run that back. That was one of the best dishes I've ever had, I think.
Absolutely, let's get that done.
You don't get to make the menu either, Flynn. Like I'm kind of
What?
kind of telling you because I think you would enjoy it too. It was incredible. So well, good for you, Chef. A little downtime, before the bowl game because I'm going to assume you got to go on location there in Houston to check everything out. Have you already done that? Because I know like in bowl games, typically like you do like a visit, you check everything out. Are you going to do that closer to the bowl time?
No, so I travel on the. I think I got a fish on here, but grab this. Grab that. Yeah, so I travel on the 22nd, and I go ahead of the team and get on, and there's a pre-con meeting that happens, and then we receive the team from there.
Is there a fish on the line?
There was something on the line, but it wasn't a fish.
You can blame us for that one, for missing a fish, talking to us. I got it. Jeff, I know like on the away games, you say that it's up to that hotel staff and that kitchen staff there. You just kind of oversee and you kind of direct a little bit, but it's up to them to like actually execute and deliver. Is that the same? Because a bowl game's a little bit more extended stay. So is that kind of the same deal? You're just kind of the director out there, or do you get a little bit more involved?
Yeah, no, and on the contrary, it's actually I probably get less involved because when we go to a bowl game, it's usually in a major city at a major hotel, and they have a professional staff, and so
right.
The need to get involved it diminishes, right? Because they do this every day. It's really when you go to the smaller universities and the smaller towns that the hotel doesn't have a full-time staff, and you get inconsistencies, we'll call them. Yeah, so. Being at the bowl game is a treat, though. Especially over Christmas. My fiance is going to come in and we'll spend Christmas at the hotel together. So, it's something unique. It's not something everybody gets to do. So it's pretty cool.
Chef, so like with a new coaching staff, and this can be for any sport. Obviously, like football just had a change, but I mean, you feed all of the LSU athletes, so you have new coaches coming in. I don't want to say all the time, but in different times, certainly you've got to meet a new staff. Is that a meeting? Hey, let's sit down real quick. Like, what are your expectations of me? Like, what are you looking for from our team? Like, how does that go? Yeah,
it's varied from time to time, right? So when Coach Kelly came in, I didn't meet with him as much. Coach O, I did, and Coach Kiffin, I've met with his team, and we've talked about what he likes and what he doesn't like. I've met a lot of his team. But it's been crazy since he got there. You know what I mean? Coming down to the nutrition center to talk about food hasn't been a priority thus far. But he is a thoughtful leader, and he has a healthy diet. But thus far, we've just been feeding him things that he likes, and that everybody else is. I'm not to talk poorly of another place, but is my understanding is we are kind of a different program from where he came from, and so it's an upgrade from there. So not
Chef, I got a feeling that you're kind of like your operation you run is probably an upgrade from most every place. It's just got that feeling, so I don't think you should be surprised to hear that.
I like to keep a humble mind about it, but that's what we aim for, right? Like we want to be the best. So
that's right. And you can be humble, but you can also be a little cocky about it as well. You run a hell of an operation over there.
Yeah.
We got a couple of questions here in the chat.
Okay.
We got a hashtag Munchies here, and this might be a little controversial one. Is eggnog overrated?
If it doesn't have alcohol in it, yes.
Just drinking heavy milk.
Yeah, right. I don't understand the point if it doesn't have some rum in it. Yeah.
Have you ever done? Do you do So I make a little homemade eggnog every year, about once. Now it's pretty amazing, but like you can only have like one glass of it because it's
right. Yeah, it's like eating a loaf of bread, right? It's thick and I will tell you this: is I've made French toast with eggnog, and that's pretty darn good.
Okay,
I bet that actually is pretty good, Chef. So this Munchies is for me. Flynn, for his employees, gives them a ham every year for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about that gift? Is it a proper gift? And if he's doing it, is there a certain type of ham he needs to be giving?
Well, I have a philosophy on this subject matter, and that is free food tastes better. And you know what I mean? I think
fair.
I think if it's a ham
so
or
true.
turkey or whatever it is, it's going to eat just fine. Yeah.
It'll eat just fine.
That's fair.
So, Chef, every year I do a kind of my thing that I like to do on Christmas Eve is I like to make a whole ribeye roast. So I've been dying to hear and ask you the question, like, is there any tips that you would have for me for making a whole ribeye roast?
I like to get oil or fat or when I get bougie with it, I'll get like rendered pork fat or even duck fat and render it down to where you can get it up to almost smoke point, 350 degrees. And as you're baking, I roast the ham the ham. You guys got me thinking about ham. I'll roast the roast at like a 275, nice and slow to keep the muscles from tensing up too much. And then, like every 30 or 45 minutes, take that screaming hot oil and ladle it over the top of the roast, and it crisps the skin up beautifully. And, when it's over said and done, by the time you're done roasting the roast, the brown has browned just beautifully. Mm-hmm. You might have to turn up the oven to 400 for 10 minutes and give it a little bit more golden color, but that constant ladling or whatever you want to call it of the fat over the top of it, basting or whatever you call it, it makes a difference, man. It crisps the skin up, and it gives you some texture when you bite into the meat after you've carved it.
Yeah, are you going straight? I'm assuming you're getting it to like a room temp before you start. Are you going straight into the oven, or are you doing like a sear on it before you go in the oven?
No, so this kind of is the sear, right? Like instead of searing it, you're taking the hot oil and ladling it over the top of it as you go, and it's kind of a controlled sear, right? Like that fat is going to cover the skin on the outside of the meat, and it's going to help the caramelization process. It's a bit like browning a turkey, right? Like I do the same thing on my turkey, and it's just perfect, right? When you ladle the fat over it, it gets really nice coverage. A lot of people use the juice from the roast, and there's water or like it's not oil or fat, right? And that will actually wash the fat away from the roast, and you're not going to get the browning action of the Maillard reaction that you're looking for. So it needs to be fat.
Interesting. And so is this like you do this every like 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, every hour?
Yeah, 45 minutes is fine. 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
On. Yeah.
All right.
Chef, who's cooking these fish that you are catching? Is it like kind of one of those things where like, okay, I get it. Yeah, sure. I know I'm cooking.
Well, I mean, I'm catching all the fish, so we're going to make my buddy, he's going to have to cook the fish.
Hey, if
it's on you, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, if you want me to cook, you better start catching. One of those deals.
Say, I ain't no amateur, man. If you want me to cook, better pony up some money.
Oh, man. Hey, Chef, we know you're busy. You're out there trying to have some fun. We already cost you one fish, so we truly appreciate you hopping on with us, and great time as always.
Yeah, you guys take care.
All right, Chef.
Chef Michael Johnson.
How about that? I love that.
LSU executive.
Oh, I think we got one on.
I was like, hey, grab the pole. Hey, my guy, if you want this expert to cook these fish, you better start catching
that's commitment, man. He's sitting on a boat right now.
Yeah.
Answering
Chef's
questions.
the best, man. I look forward to that every single week. He gave you a good answer about your hams.
Well, I know it's a good gift because you should see the faces. Yeah, it's all about the faces. Super happy with those hams.
Can we get your social media guy, Taylor, to record you giving the hams out?
We should do that.
Can you dress up as Santa? You really need to hire me. I'm giving you so many good ideas.
That is a great idea.
The time.
Yeah, she is. I think you need to throw her a little side.
A ham Santa. I like this.
Yeah, with a bag and everything.
All right. Well, so that's a good idea because we haven't done the hams this year yet.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
You can
Venmo.
But it's something that's like great because, like you said, free food's the best food, right? And then like give him some they make
if it's free, it's
like
me.
they come back they're like, man, we made this on Christmas Day and it was amazing. Like, we've been eating on it for like 2 or 3 days. That's what a good little spiral cut ham does.
Yeah,
ooh, come on, somebody.
You can Venmo me for the idea.
Yeah, all right. Just hook her up, man. Come on, what are you doing? Don't be cheap. All right,
give you a discount code.
Y'all, but what y'all don't understand is this man is so serious. He is. There's cheap, and then there's Flynn.
That's called being a business owner, bud.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of saving money, don't forget about the Marucci Hitter's House warehouse sale. It's going on a couple more days. You only got 3 more days, so the clock is a ticking on the savings there, the gift card specials they've got going on as well. I know for us, like we've taken full advantage of that because you're going and you're getting the new bat, you're getting the new glove, and they're going to give you a gift card on top of that. Makes a great stocking stuffer as well. So remember, right there at the Marucci headquarters, the Hitter's House, they've got that warehouse sale going on until December the 14th. So do not miss out because before you know it, I know for us and our baseball teams, like January, you start up and you're ready to go. So you got the holidays right now. Now's the perfect time to get geared up for baseball, for softball. Go see them at the Hitter's House today. Again, Marucci headquarters right there off of Segan, MarucciSports.com. All right, we'll take a break. Come back as Matt Googles hams to give out to customers because we just gave him a great idea. I don't know that the hams were purchased already. We'll have more OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Oh, yeah.
What you Googling over there?
Oh, no, I'm talking in the chat here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were maybe going to Dosekis.com.
Oh, no.
But I didn't see your ID.
I don't have my ID.
So that's going to be an issue. It is never going to be an issue with a good time when you go for Dos. Grab an ice cold Dos Equis. If you've got maybe it's a work holiday party, maybe it's a holiday party that you're hosting for the family, maybe it's just friends, whatever. It's always a great time to have some Dos Equis and go for Dos. You'll be the star.
Oh, yeah, you will.
You will be the star of the show. So after you give the ham out, you give the Dos Equis out.
That's right.
That's going to be a win.
Yeah, if you go over to a holiday party, Laundry, you sent us a couple of pictures the other day from a holiday party you went to. A little adult party, a little BYOB. Walk in there with a case of Dos Equis on your shoulder like a boombox from the 90s. Walk in. They will celebrate you. You might get carried off on the shoulders that day because you'll be the hero. Bringing that Dos Equis. If you're going to do it, drink responsibly, but make sure when you do, go for Dos Equis.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Hey, what are you doing over there? You looking at some cards?
Just chasing a Matthew Stafford like you, bud.
Big card show this weekend.
Oh, there is over at
Elite Academy.
Training Academy. Elite Training Academy, BR.com. Mm-hmm. You heading over?
I'd like to.
Yeah, I want to go.
We had some big, grandier plans of doing something over there, but we just hadn't put it together. We got a lot of
turns out
things
that
going.
We are radio hosts. We are business owners, fathers and husbands. Time gets a little crunched.
Yeah,
we got great.
I would like to go over there though. A lot of ideas.
A lot of great ideas.
Got to execute on them. Got to execute.
Alondra, that was the biggest yawn I've ever seen in my life.
Bruh, I'm struggling back here.
What's going on?
I don't know.
You know it's a big yawn when your eyes get a little watery.
My eyes are a little watery.
How is your back doing today?
It's doing better. I did a couple miles yesterday. So
okay.
When's the big race?
Rathman on January 18th.
Coming up.
Oh man.
I know.
So how do we feel? Confidence level on it.
So
right
after I did 10 miles, I was like, I can definitely do 13.
Okay.
So I feel pretty good. It's just I don't know if my back's going to give out on me in the middle of it.
And this is a pure ignorant question because I have never been a man to run that can run distance.
You actually hate it.
Built for speed. Speedish.
Actually built for stability with the ankles, but sorry.
Shh. Don't body shame me. Not today. So what is when you run a marathon, what is the average, you don't have to share it if you don't want to, time per mile. I don't even
So I looked up the average because I wanted to finish at average because it's my first time.
Sure,
but after I do this, I
fantastical.
definitely want to go above average. But the average for a woman my age is 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
So I want to finish in 2.5 or under 2.5 hours, which would be between 10 and an 11 minute.
It's an 11.5 minute pace.
Yeah.
11.5 minute pace, which I feel is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's good, but it's doable.
And where is this at again?
It's here. So you go
but what's the
So
path?
you go downtown, north down to north on the overpass, and then through the Garden District, through the lakes, and then around to Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
You go around, and then you come back around the other way. So it's like out and back. So you go out there, and then you come back around through like Dalrymple City Park, Garden District, and then I think when you go to the full, you go down to like Terra and all that, but then you come back
13
around
miles
in a
worth.
car.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That would irritate me driving that. I ain't running it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, good. Well, I hope the back feels better. I hope you're confident because yesterday I felt a little lack of confidence.
I feel it's just because like the last few ones that I've done, my back starts.
There's nothing you can do about a back.
Yeah.
I mean, once it starts hurting, like
But I talked to my girl Marcy at the Christmas party, and I'm gonna go see her on Tuesday, and she's gonna needle me. So hopefully that helps me. I've been seeing Dr. Rathman too. So
there we go.
Slay Tom. Slay Tom.
We talk for like 20 minutes before we actually get to adjustments, but
probably one of the best humans and
great
for sure.
Incredible human.
For sure.
But yeah, thanks for asking.
Yeah, good. Well, we wish you well.
Thanks.
I told you that I started training
Taylor
3 days
excited
ago.
about this.
Taylor said something different, but
What?
Taylor's like,
he
I
did
hope
wish her well.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Taylor's like, I hope your back does spasm.
Just now, or
No, we're just kidding.
Just
bud.
in general in life.
Those are just
Taylor, the
jokes.
term break a leg doesn't
Actually,
show. It's only for people on the stage.
In the theater.
you guys
The
remember, hopefully nobody that's running this marathon's listening, I offered to strategically place like energy
True.
boosters or something
You
for
did.
her along the path.
Some PEDs?
Yeah.
Whatever
Energy
that
boosters.
means for you.
Energy boost.
Whatever that means for you.
Yeah. If
So,
you
Some
say-
dummies.
So Taylor's life advice is lie to your spouse
Yes.
and cheat in a race.
Right.
Cheat a race.
Okay. All right.
Whatever's gonna give me a boost, you know.
It's a
Yeah.
long race. It's her first one.
I don't
Very
think
You know
they're
what?
probably not piss testing.
No.
No
way.
You can do
no,
whatever.
In a marathon, no.
No.
Very
Bonds.
If you think there's going to be somebody at every checkpoint, check it. Look,
Yeah.
we'll spread them out.
definitely.
Like Alondra, third trash can on government. A little something for you under there. I mean,
you definitely need to go to Rouse's,
Yeah.
pick up your My High.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I've been living off of
Pick
my
up a
high.
lot of different things. You're going to have a full recovery. Rouse's has all the things. It's not just for the holidays. After you run the big race, you can go to Rouse's. Go to Rouse's.com. Find out that location nearest you. You can find the weekly ads as well. They've got all your holiday spread ready to
spiral
go.
cut ham.
They do. That's where Flynn's going to pick up the hams for the employees of My High. And again, you can pick up My High at your local Rouse's. And so it is it's an easy time because they've got everything, like all the sides as well, are already ready to go over at Rouse's for your holiday party. And again, you can find that location nearest you. Check out the weekly ads and all the specials they've got going on at Rouse's.com.
Let's make it easy.
Wait, but you were telling us that you're also doing something, and I was so
Yep.
excited. I even volunteered to be your partner, but you already have one.
Yeah, so I got a text the other day from a buddy of mine, Andrew, who owns and runs Red Stick Health and Performance. Shout out to them over there down on Government, an amazing gym. Who asked me, so I used to work out with them a couple years ago when I lived in St. Francisville. I'd come down here because it's good location. I would work out while I was here in town at my factory.
Yeah.
But I kind of live on the other side of town now, so I hadn't been in a while. But he texted me the other day. He's like, "Hey, you want to be my partner in a High Rocks race?" And I was like, "What the hell is that? Don't know what that is."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well," I looked it up, and it looked extremely difficult. But it looked like I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, "Well, hey, I work out like once every 2 months." So how's that going to go
Active.
for me?
Listen, those ankles are not going to strengthen
Yeah,
themselves.
Yeah, those things
ankles-
don't go anywhere, bud.
That's right. So I looked into it a little bit more. Apparently the High Rocks events, like kind of like what CrossFit kind of used to be, like that type of workout where you
Yeah.
run a lot, you lift, and it's like a longer workout. It's just it's a lot of cardio and endurance plus strength and agility. And it looks extremely hard. And there's a lot of running involved.
Yeah.
And as y'all know, as I just told you, I'm not a runner. So that's why I was asking about the mile, because I've playing football, I never ran over. I think we ran like 180-yard curves at LSU at one of our workouts. That was about the furthest I ever really ran. Never had to run miles. I probably actually ran an actual mile in my life like 5 times.
Yeah.
But the last couple of days, I was like, all right, well, let me just see before I commit to this. Let me see what kind of shape I'm in. And I went and got on a treadmill when my kids were working out over at Elite. And I ran 2 half miles just to kind of get a little pulse check.
Yeah.
I mean, it was about I ran them in like 4 minutes or so, the half miles. And after the second one, my body was shook.
Was it?
It was the hardest thing I've ever
But
done
were
in
you
my life.
going
I was
all
confused.
out, though?
Well, no, I wasn't sprinting.
Okay.
No, but like just keeping
Like at a
like this,
effort where
like
would
I
you-
weigh like I don't know 235. Like my body's not built to just go, especially if you don't work out. So my cardio sucks.
Yeah.
But I can sprint.
No,
like I go do a
8-minute
sprint
mile's
workout.
not bad.
It's like when they asked Phillip Rivers yesterday, "Hey, what's your current weight?" He's like right now, like right now. I don't know. He's like, I'll tell you this: it's more than when I walked off the field against the Bills last time.
Yeah. The only time I ever step on a scale these days, yeah, that's so funny. The only time I step on scales is when you go to the doctor and you have like all your clothes on and shoes. They don't even care. They're like, yeah, you probably have 10 pounds of clothes on.
We have like a nice digital scale in the third floor bathroom right down the hall.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but it's in there. It's the one, not like one of the men or women's. It's the one right here at the corner.
The handicap?
Yeah, it's got the scale in the corner.
I think it's never been the same since T-Bob found it.
So
Our sales.
So are you wanting to do a High Rocks event?
Yeah,
Is
do. I want to do High Rocks.
So this is the first time I've ever heard of it, and it looks like absolute hell.
Yeah. But I think you can
I
split
think-
up the reps.
Yeah.
Like, because if you're doing
Yeah,
it
as a
with your-
partner you
yeah,
can, but
yeah.
you have to do every run.
Right. Like both of you have to do every run, but the reps of everything else, y'all can
Yep.
split it up.
But I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I do need something to like train for. And I know I'm always jealous of people that train for a marathon. I would never do a marathon because it sounds awful.
It takes
but like
up a
this,
lot of time.
This seems like something that can get me a little bit motivated.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's like
Keep y'all
having a
updated.
second job, or I guess a third job for me.
Yeah, I don't even know how many jobs I have, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm going to puke so hard. But we're going to figure
It's
it
good
out.
puke.
I got 3 months.
Puke and
it's
rally
the end
vote.
of March.
Oh, 3
it's
months
in
you got
Houston,
it.
end of March.
Dude, she got
OTB
plenty
trip
of
to
time.
Houston
So I'll
to go
start-
cheer Matt on?
I'll start training about mid-March probably.
No, don't do that.
I'm just kidding. I've run 2 half miles the last
You
3
already
days.
started training.
Not a big deal. I
Good
did
luck.
150 push-ups during the show yesterday.
It's not that big of a
I
deal.
love that
Not
you
a
call
huge
it
deal.
2 half miles. Like,
Two
I know
half
you
miles.
did a mile.
You did
Well,
a
I
mile.
did, but I ran one, and like the first 2 days I ran a mile, then I waited like 3-4 minutes, and I did it again.
Yeah.
So that's 2 half miles. I don't want to claim I ran a mile.
You still ran a mile.
But yesterday, training, ran a half mile. I did push-ups and air squats,
Ooh.
and then ran another half mile. Nearly threw up.
Let's go.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll get to your questions. We'll ask the bench to wrap up today's OTB here live from the Racing Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Nearly threw up, which is worse than throwing up. Go to russellpools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. When you go to the website, they got some financing options right there on the homepage. They also have a gallery of work that you can check out. And I always encourage you to do that because I know that you've, got a dream pool in your mind and you've been dreaming about it for a long time. It's a big decision. I get that. But I always encourage you to go there because maybe there's something you see that has been on somebody else's dream pool and you want to add that to your plans for your dream pool, because we're not talking about kidney-shaped pools over at Russell Pools. I'm talking about custom, what you've been dreaming of your entire life in your backyard space. Go to russellpools.com.
Yeah, if you've been thinking about a project, now's an amazing time to start just the conversation. Actually, my wife and I, we're going to start having the conversation next week with Chris over at Russell Pools, the owner. New leadership over there, same history behind the same quality, and with this High Rocks training, I might need a cold tub and a hot tub put in as well. So they can do anything you want right over there, russellpools.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back into OTB. For over 50 years, our friends over at Pala have been one of the Gulf Coast leaders in industrial construction and fabrication. From above-ground storage tanks to pressure vessels, specialty welding, full-scale heavy industrial projects, Pala always delivers every single time. Quality, safety, craftsmanship that you can trust. With more than 94,000 square feet of fabrication space right here in Louisiana, they handle the big complex jobs that keep our region running. So you can learn more on their website. That's palagroup.com, palagroup.com. Pala, building safety every step of the way, palagroup.com.
Hey, you asked me earlier in the show, we were talking about the Charlie Weiss's contract of 3 years, $7.5 million, $2.5 million per year. And you were like, hey, look up what Joe Brady makes. in the NFL because he keeps getting attached to all these jobs, right? He doesn't want to come back to college. Currently, this year, Joe Brady is making $1.8 million. So $700,000 less than in college.
Remember, he got elevated from, I guess, was he quarterback or receivers? I think it was quarterback. So he got elevated from quarterback coach to the interim OC, then got the job. This next contract for Joe Brady is going to be a little bit different, I think. Because he got let go in Carolina.
Well, it says he's among the highest paid offensive coordinators in the league at $1.8 million. Now, Chip Kelly with the Raiders was made $6 million. That's not a normal thing.
Yeah, he just interviewed for the Georgia Tech offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he did. Not going to make $6 million. I don't know if he's gritty enough for that one.
You better be with Brent Key.
$6 million.
$6 million.
Crazy. Wild.
I wonder who the highest paid would be then. You didn't have that information ready to go or what?
No, I didn't think you'd ask it.
Highest paid OC?
In the league Chip Kelly.
After Chip.
I don't know. Probably McDaniels, huh?
Oh, got
Josh.
Todd Monken.
Todd Monken.
Probably.
Oh,
I got to ask.
Todd Monken and Mike Kafka.
Really? Kafka's making $3 million a year. He's the interim coach now. Yeah, Monk makes $3 million. Shout out to Todd Monken.
Doing a long time.
Receivers coach here at LSU.
So funny. I got to ask the bench here. Can Hester still bench 225 for 23 reps?
No.
How many he got?
Not 23.
I could probably do more now than I could back then. I didn't bench when I was playing because building your chest up as a quarterback is not very good.
Yeah, I did 23 at the combine. I think I got 24. The Cardinal strength coach didn't give me one. I'm like, bro, if you'd stop slapping me in my chest and calling me Raging Cajun, I didn't go to ULL, bud.
Just think about the history of the football. Which GOAT quarterback had a great body? Tell me one that was ripped.
TB12 ended up having a pretty good.
Okay, give me a Hall of Fame quarterback that had a six-pack.
Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman's yoked. He is now. I don't know when he was playing. I don't know. We'll do some research. We'll have that for you tomorrow. We love you. See you there.
Six-pack research.
Off the bench